Imagine this. You're in a conversation and you say, I am happy. But then suddenly someone asks, have you been happy lately? And you freeze. Your mind goes blank. You think, wait, am, been, being? What's actually happening here?
Oh my God, yes! That happens to me all the time. I feel confident for 1 second and then boom, confusion.
Exactly. And here's the surprising truth. Most English learners don't struggle with big grammar rules. They struggle with small words like be, been, and being. Tiny words, massive confusion.
That's so true. And the worst part is, they look so similar.
Right. But today, by the end of this conversation, you're going to understand them so clearly that you'll start noticing them everywhere. In movies, conversations, even your own thoughts.
Wait, seriously? Like, I'll actually feel the difference?
Not just feel it, you'll start using them naturally without overthinking. And here's a question for you watching right now. Have you ever avoided speaking just because you weren't sure which form to use?
I definitely have. Sometimes I just change the sentence completely to avoid embarrassment.
That's a common survival strategy. But today, we're going to remove that fear step by step.
Okay, I'm excited. But please tell me we're not doing boring grammar rules.
No boring rules, just real-life understanding. Think of this as a conversation you'd have with a friend, but one that secretly upgrades your English.
I like that. So where do we even start?
We start with something simple but powerful. The word be.
Be? That's it?
Yes, because everything, been and being, comes from this one small word. If you understand be, the rest becomes much easier.
Okay, but I feel like I already know be. Like, I want to be happy.
That's a perfect example. You just used be correctly. But here's the interesting part. Be doesn't talk about time. It's neutral. It's like the base form, the original version.
So it's like the default setting.
Exactly. And here's a quick challenge for you watching. Can you think of a sentence using be right now? Pause for a second and try.
Oh, that's good. You're making them think already.
Because learning English isn't about listening. It's about engaging.
Okay, so be is the base form. Then what about been? That one always confuses me.
Good. That's where things get interesting. Because been connects to the past, but not just any past. It usually appears with have or has.
Like, I have been tired?
Exactly. And notice what you just did. You connected the past to the present.
Wait, what?
Yes. When you say, I have been tired, you're not just talking about the past. You're saying the feeling started before and still matters now.
Oh, wow. So it's like the past is still alive in the present.
That's a beautiful way to say it. And this is where many learners miss the point. They think it's just grammar, but it's actually about meaning.
That makes so much sense. But now I'm scared of being.
And you should be curious, not scared. Because being is where things become dynamic, active, alive in the moment.
Alive? That sounds intense.
It is. And in the next part, we're going to break down exactly how being works in real conversations and why it's often misunderstood.
Okay, now I'm really curious, because I hear people say things like stop being rude, but I don't fully get why it's being there.
Perfect example. And trust me, once you understand that sentence deeply, your English level will jump instantly.
All right, I'm ready. And if you're watching right now, you should definitely stay, because I feel like something important is coming.
It is. And here's a quick reminder. If you want to actually master English through conversations like this, don't forget to subscribe to Talk Easy Daily and share this with someone who struggles with grammar.
Yes, because honestly, this already feels different from normal lessons.
And we're just getting started. All right, let's step into something that most learners hear every day, but rarely understand deeply. The word being.
Yeah, this one always feels strange. Like, I understand it when I hear it, but I don't feel confident using it.
That's completely normal. And here's the interesting part. Being is not difficult. It's just misunderstood.
Okay, I'm listening.
Think of being as something happening right now, in progress, like a behavior or a temporary state.
Temporary, so not permanent?
Exactly. Let me give you a simple example. If I say, you are rude, that sounds like a permanent personality trait.
Ouch, yeah, that feels harsh.
But if I say, you are being rude, now it feels different.
Oh, that sounds like just this moment. Like you're acting rude right now, but maybe you're not always like that.
That's the key difference. Being focuses on behavior in progress, not identity.
Wow, that actually changes everything. So it's softer?
Often, yes, but it can also be more precise. Now here's a quick question for you watching. Have you ever been told you're being too quiet or you're being weird?
Oh, I've heard you're being dramatic before.
Perfect example. That doesn't mean you are dramatic all the time.
It means in that moment, your behavior feels dramatic.
Oh, I think I'm starting to get it. So being is like a spotlight on the present moment?
That's a powerful way to think about it. A spotlight on what's happening right now.
But wait, I've also heard sentences like, I am being watched. That sounds scary.
Good observation. That's another use of being. The passive continuous. Passive continuous. Okay, now you're scaring beginners again. Don't worry, we'll keep it simple. I am being watched means something is happening to you right now. So instead of me doing something, something is happening to me. Exactly. Let's break it down. I am watching means you are doing the action, but I am being watched means someone else is doing the action to you. Oh, that's actually kind of cool and creepy. English can be both. So let me try something. I am being helped. Perfect. That means someone is helping you right now. This is starting to click, but I feel like I'll forget this in real life. That's why we connect it to real situations. Imagine this. You're at work and your friend keeps interrupting you. Okay, that's already annoying. And you say, you're being distracting. Ah, so I'm not saying they are always distracting, just right now. Exactly. And here's a small challenge for you watching. Try to create your own sentence with being right now. Something you might say in your daily life. I like that. It makes it feel real. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. That should be on a t-shirt. Now, let's connect this to something deeper. You now understand. Be is the base. Been connects past to present. Being shows action happening now. When you say it like that, it actually feels simple. That's because it is simple once you see the pattern. But I feel like there are still situations where I'll get confused. Like, when do I choose between been and being? That's exactly where most learners struggle. And in the next part, we're going to compare them directly, side by side, so you never confuse them again. Oh, I need that, because right now I feel confident, but also slightly nervous. That's the perfect place to be, because it means you're learning. And if you're watching this and you're feeling the same way, don't stop here, because I feel like the next part is where everything will finally connect. Exactly. And before we continue, take 1 second, like this video, subscribe to Talk Easy Daily, and comment one sentence using being. Let's see how you're thinking. Yes, I want to read those, because your progress matters. And what we're about to cover next is the moment where confusion turns into clarity. Now this is where everything becomes crystal clear, because we're going to put been and being side by side. Finally, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Good. And I want you watching right now to focus, because this one shift can instantly improve how natural your English sounds. No pressure. Let's start with 2 sentences. Listen carefully. I have been busy. I am being busy. Okay, the first one sounds normal. The second one sounds wrong? Exactly. And that reaction you just had, that's your intuition waking up. So why is the second one wrong? Because been and being live in completely different worlds. Been is about experience over time. Being is about behavior happening now. So I have been busy means I was busy before and it still affects now? Yes. Maybe your whole day was busy and you're still feeling it. But I am being busy doesn't work because being busy isn't really a behavior? Exactly. You don't act busy. You are busy. Oh, that's such a small difference, but it changes everything. And here's a powerful trick. Ask yourself, is this something happening over time? Use been. Is this a behavior happening right now? Use being. That's actually really helpful. Let's test it. You have been rude. That sounds like the person has a history of being rude. Good. Now try, you are being rude. That means right now, in this moment, your behavior is rude. Perfect. And notice the emotional difference. Yeah, the first one feels like an attack on personality. The second feels more temporary. Exactly. And this is why understanding grammar is not just about correctness. It's about communication and emotion. Wow, I never thought grammar could change how something feels. It does. And here's something even more interesting. Native speakers use this difference all the time without thinking, which is why it feels so natural when they speak. Yes, but now you are starting to see the system behind it. Okay, let me try a few. Tell me if I'm right.
Go for it.
Go for it. I have been learning English.
Correct.
Because it started in the past and continues now.
Exactly.
I am being learning English.
Not correct.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
And here's why. Learning is already an action. You don't need being there.
So being doesn't work with all verbs.
Right. Being usually works with adjectives or descriptions of behavior, like rude, silly, quiet, helpful.
Oh, so like you're being helpful.
Perfect. That's natural and correct.
This is starting to feel easier, but I feel like I'll still hesitate in real conversations.
That's normal. And here's a quick story for you, and for you watching.
I love stories.
A student once told me, I have been nervous to speak English.
That sounds right.
It is. But then, in a conversation, someone interrupted him and he said, "You are being making me nervous."
Oh no.
Exactly. He mixed the two worlds, being and an action verb.
So what should he have said?
You are making me nervous.
Simple.
Always remember, clarity beats complexity.
That's such a good rule.
And here's something for you watching. Have you ever made a sentence like that? Mixing forms without realizing?
Be honest, we've all done it.
And that's okay, because mistakes are part of progress.
Actually, can I say something honest?
Of course.
This is the first time I feel like I actually understand the difference, not just memorize it.
That's the goal. Understanding creates confidence.
But I feel like there's still more, like deeper situations where this gets tricky.
You're absolutely right, because what we've covered so far is the foundation, but there are real-life situations where things get more subtle.
Subtle? That sounds dangerous.
It's not dangerous, it's powerful. And in the next part, we're going to explore real conversation scenarios where learners usually make mistakes and how you can avoid them.
Oh, I need that, because I don't just want to understand, I want to use this in real life.
And you will, but only if you stay with us.
So if you're watching right now, don't leave, because I feel like the next part is where we go from understanding to speaking confidently.
Exactly. And before we continue, take a second to like this video, subscribe to Talk Easy Daily, and share it with someone who always says, "I am being tired."
Yes, please, we need to help them.
Because what's coming next will change how you speak forever. Let's move into real-life situations, because this is where most learners either grow or get stuck.
I'm ready. Hit me with something realistic.
All right, imagine this. You're talking to a friend and they say, "You have been ignoring me."
Oof, that sounds serious.
It is. Now tell me, what does it mean?
It sounds like the person didn't just ignore once. It's been happening over time.
Exactly. There's a pattern. It started before and it continues now.
So it's like repeated behavior?
Yes. Now compare that to "you are being ignored."
Oh, wow, that feels completely different.
Completely. Now you are not the person doing the action. You are receiving it.
So in the first sentence, you're the problem, and in the second, something is happening to you.
That's a powerful distinction. And here's a question for you watching. Have you ever misunderstood a sentence like this and felt confused about who was doing what?
I definitely have. Sometimes I just nod and pretend I understand.
That's very common. But now, let's go deeper with another situation.
Okay,
You're at work. Your boss says, "You have been doing a great job."
that sounds nice. I like that one.
And notice why. It recognizes your effort over time.
So it's like appreciation for consistency.
Exactly. Now imagine your boss says, "You are being helpful."
That feels more like right now, in this moment, I'm helping.
Yes, it's immediate. It's about your current behavior.
Wow, so even compliments change meaning depending on been or being.
That's why this matters. It's not just grammar, it's communication nuance.
This is actually kind of mind-blowing.
Let's try a slightly tricky one. Ready?
I think so.
I have been waiting for you.
That means I started waiting in the past and I'm still waiting now.
Perfect. Now what about I am being waiting for you?
Nope, that sounds wrong again.
Good instinct. Because waiting is already the action. You don't need being.
So if there's already an action verb, being usually doesn't belong?
Exactly. That's a pattern you can trust.
Okay, I feel like I'm starting to predict what's correct and what's not.
And that's a huge step, because confidence in English comes from patterns, not memorization.
Can we try something more emotional, like something people say in relationships?
Absolutely. These are the most powerful examples.
Okay, go.
You have been distant lately.
That sounds like over time, the person feels emotionally far.
Yes, it suggests a change or pattern in behavior.
And it feels kind of serious, like something needs to be fixed.
Now compare that to you are being distant.
That feels more like right now, in this moment, you're acting distant.
Exactly. And maybe it's temporary. Maybe they're just tired or stressed.
Wow, so choosing the wrong word could actually create misunderstanding in real life.
It happens more often than you think.
That's kind of scary, but also exciting.
Because now you're becoming aware, and awareness is the first step to mastery.
Let me try something. Tell me if it works.
Go ahead.
I have been feeling sad.
Perfect.
Because it started before and continues.
Yes.
I am being sad.
Not correct.
Yeah, that sounds unnatural.
Because emotions like sad, happy, tired, we don't usually use being with them.
So being is more about behavior than feelings?
Exactly. That's a key insight.
That's actually a big realization for me.
And here's a quick tip for you watching.
If you're ever unsure, ask yourself, is this a behavior I can control right now?
Oh, that's good.
If yes, being might work. If not, you probably need something else.
That makes it so much easier.
Now let's do a quick mini challenge for you and for everyone watching.
Okay, I love this part.
I'll say a sentence and you decide if it should be been or being.
Let's do it.
She has blank very kind lately.
Ben.
Correct.
Because it's over time.
Good. Next one. He is blank annoying right now.
Being.
Exactly.
Oh, wow, this is actually fun.
Learning should feel like this. Interactive and real.
Can we do one more?
Of course. They have blank working all day.
Ben.
Perfect.
Because it started earlier and continues.
You're getting it.
Okay, I feel proud now.
And you should. And if you're watching this, pause for a second. Did you get those right?
Be honest with yourself.
And if you did, comment, I'm getting better below. I want to see how many of you are improving.
Yes, we're tracking your progress now.
Because learning English is not just about understanding, it's about growth.
But I feel like we're getting into more advanced territory now.
We are. And in the next part, we're going to explore situations where even advanced learners make mistakes.
Oh no, those are the dangerous ones.
Exactly. The hidden traps. The subtle differences that can confuse even confident speakers.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Good. Because what's coming next will sharpen your understanding even more and help you sound natural, not just correct.
So don't go anywhere, seriously.
And before we continue, like the video, subscribe to Talk Easy Daily, and share this with someone who always says, I am being happy.
Yes, we need to help them immediately.
Because in the next part, we're unlocking the next level. All right, now we're stepping into the level where even confident English learners sometimes get trapped.
That already sounds dangerous.
It is, but once you see these patterns, you'll avoid mistakes that many people keep making for years.
Okay, I'm ready. What's the first trap?
Here it is. Listen carefully. I have been being careful.
Wait, what? That sounds kind of correct, but also very strange.
Exactly. This is one of those sentences that is technically correct, but rarely used in real life.
So should we use it or not?
In most cases, no. Native speakers usually simplify it. Instead of saying, I have been being careful, they say,
I have been careful.
perfect. Same meaning, much more natural.
So sometimes grammar allows something, but real conversation doesn't?
That's a very important insight. English is not just about what's possible, it's about what sounds natural.
That actually explains why sometimes my sentences are correct, but people still look confused.
Exactly. And here's a question for you watching. Have you ever said something that was grammatically correct but felt awkward?
I definitely have, and it's frustrating because you think you're doing it right.
That's why learning natural patterns is so important.
Okay, what's the next trap?
Let's talk about overusing being.
Oh no, I feel like I might be guilty of that.
Many learners are. For example, I am being tired.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
But it's not natural. Instead, you should say,
I am tired.
exactly, because tired is a state, not a behavior.
So again, it goes back to that question, can I control it right now?
Yes, you don't act tired, you feel tired.
That's such a simple way to think about it.
Now, here's a slightly more advanced one. He is being honest.
That sounds correct.
It is, because honesty here is a behavior, something he's choosing in this moment.
Oh, so personality traits can sometimes become behaviors.
Exactly. That's where things get subtle.
That's actually really interesting.
Let's push this further. Listen to this. She has been being very quiet.
Again, it sounds possible but weird.
Yes, and a native speaker would almost always say,
She has been very quiet, so we remove being again.
right, simplicity wins.
I feel like that's a big lesson. Don't overcomplicate.
Exactly. And here's a quick tip for you watching. If your sentence feels too long or complicated, there's probably a simpler way.
That's such a relief, honestly.
Now let's explore a situation where both forms are possible, but the meaning changes.
Oh, this sounds important.
Listen, he has been funny.
That sounds like over time he's a funny person.
Yes. Now, he is being funny.
That means right now he's acting funny.
Exactly. And here's the twist. It could mean he's joking or even acting strange.
Oh, wow. So context matters a lot.
Always. Language without context is incomplete.
This is getting deeper than I expected.
That's because real English is layered, and now you're starting to see those layers.
Can I try one?
Go ahead.
Okay, I say, you have been helpful.
Good.
That means over time you helped me.
Yes.
You are being helpful.
Also correct.
And that means right now you're helping me.
Perfect.
And notice, both are positive but slightly different in feeling.
Yeah, one feels like appreciation over time, the other feels immediate.
Exactly. And this is how small words create big meaning.
I feel like my brain is expanding right now.
That's what happens when you stop memorizing and start understanding.
But I also feel like I need practice to really lock this in.
And that's exactly what we're going to do next.
Oh, good.
In the next part, we're going to go through real-life stories and conversations where these words appear naturally, so you can see how they're used without thinking.
Yes, that's what I need because I want to feel it, not just understand it.
And you will, but only if you stay with us.
So if you're watching right now, don't leave because this is where everything becomes real.
And before we continue, take a moment, like this video, subscribe to Talk Easy Daily, and comment one sentence using been or being.
I'm definitely reading those comments.
Because what's coming next is where your English starts to sound natural. All right, now let's step into something powerful, real-life stories. Because this is where everything you've learned stops being grammar and starts becoming your natural English.
Yes, this is exactly what I need. I want to hear how real people actually use these words.
Perfect. And as you listen, I want you to do something important. Don't just listen. Imagine yourself in these situations.
Oh, I like that, so it feels personal.
Exactly. Because the more you connect emotionally, the faster you learn.
Okay, I'm ready.
Imagine this. You wake up in the morning and your friend texts you, "Hey, you haven't replied to my messages. You have been ignoring me."
Oof, that message already feels heavy.
Right? And instantly you feel a little guilty.
Yeah, because it sounds like I've been ignoring them for a while, not just once.
Exactly. That's the power of have been. It creates a sense of duration and sometimes pressure.
So if I reply, I might say, I'm sorry, I have been busy.
Perfect. That explains your situation over time.
But what if I say, I am being busy?
That wouldn't work, because busy is not a behavior, it's a state.
Got it. Okay, continue the story.
Now imagine later that day you meet your friend in person, and during the conversation you keep checking your phone.
Uh-oh.
And your friend says, "You are being rude."
That feels very direct, but also fair.
And notice the difference. They didn't say you have been rude.
Yeah, because maybe I'm not always rude, just right now.
Exactly. Being focuses on this moment.
Wow, I can really feel the difference now.
Good. Now let's go to another scenario.
Okay.
You're at work. You've been working hard all week, and your manager says, "You have been doing excellent work."
That feels amazing.
And why?
Because it recognizes effort over time, not just one moment.
Exactly. Now imagine a different situation. You help a coworker with a problem, and they say, "You're being really helpful."
That feels more immediate, like appreciation in the moment.
Yes, and both are positive, but used differently.
This is actually starting to feel natural.
That's the goal. Now let's try a slightly emotional story.
Okay, I'm ready.
Imagine you're talking to someone you care about, and they say, "You have been distant lately."
That hurts a little.
It does, because it suggests a pattern over time.
Like something has changed and it's noticeable.
Exactly. Now imagine they say instead, "You are being distant."
That feels more like something is wrong right now.
Yes, and maybe it can be fixed quickly.
Wow, the emotional difference is huge.
That's why mastering these words is not just about English, it's about relationships.
I never thought of it like that.
Most people don't, but you're starting to see it.
Can I try creating a mini story?
Please do.
Okay, imagine I say, I have been feeling stressed.
Good.
That means I've been stressed for some time.
Exactly.
Then my friend says, you're being too hard on yourself.
Perfect use.
Because in that moment, I'm judging myself too much.
That's excellent. And if you're watching right now, did you notice how natural that sounded?
Yeah, it didn't feel forced at all.
Because Emma is no longer thinking about rules, she's thinking about meaning.
That's such a big shift.
And here's something for you watching. Pause for a second and try to create your own mini story using been and being.
Yes, even 1 or 2 sentences.
Because when you create, you remember.
And if you feel a little unsure, that's okay.
That's part of the process.
Honestly, I feel more confident now than I did at the beginning.
And we're not even done yet.
Wait, there's more?
Much more. Because now we're going to go deeper into advanced understanding that will make your English sound truly natural.
Okay, now I'm curious again.
In the next part, we'll break down subtle patterns that even advanced learners miss and give you a way to think that makes everything easier.
That sounds like the next level.
It is. And if you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most learners.
So don't stop now.
Exactly. And before we continue, like this video, subscribe to Talk Easy Daily, and share it with someone who still says, "I am being tired."
Yes, we're fixing that today.
Because what's coming next will take your English from good to natural. Now this is where your understanding becomes powerful. Because up to this point, you've learned patterns, but now you're going to learn how to think in English.
Okay, that sounds serious.
It is, because once you understand this mindset, you'll stop translating in your head and start speaking naturally.
That's exactly what I want.
Good, so let's start with a simple idea. Every time you use be, been, or being, you're answering one hidden question.
A hidden question?
Yes, and here it is. Are you talking about a state, an experience over time, or a behavior right now?
Oh, so instead of thinking about grammar, I think about meaning?
Exactly. Grammar becomes automatic when meaning is clear.
That already feels easier.
Let's break it down deeper. First, state.
Like, I am tired.
Perfect. That's your current condition. No action, no timeline, just a fact.
Simple.
Second, experience over time.
That's where been comes in.
Exactly. I have been tired.
So now it's not just now, it started before and continues.
Yes, you're connecting the past to the present.
Okay, and the third one is behavior.
Right, that's where being lives.
Like, you are being annoying.
Exactly, that's something happening right now, and it can change.
Wow, when you simplify it like this, it feels so clear.
That's because your brain prefers meaning over rules.
But what about more complex sentences, like when everything is mixed?
Great question. Let's explore one.
Okay.
You have been being very patient.
Okay, that sounds complicated again.
It does, and while it's technically correct, it's rarely used in natural speech.
So what would a native speaker say?
You have been very patient.
Again, simpler.
Always look for simplicity. That's how real English works.
I feel like this is a huge mindset shift.
It is, and here's a powerful tip. When you're unsure, don't ask, what is the rule?
Then what should I ask?
Ask, what am I trying to express?
Oh, that's good.
Because language is not about rules, it's about meaning.
That actually makes me feel more relaxed.
Good. Now let's go one level deeper.
There's more?
Always. Let's talk about intention.
Intention?
Yes, sometimes choosing between been and being changes not just meaning, but intention.
Okay, explain that.
Imagine you say, you have been careless.
That sounds like I've made mistakes over time.
Yes, it feels like a pattern, maybe even criticism.
Okay.
Okay, now say, you are being careless.
That feels more like a warning in the moment.
Exactly. Same word, different intention.
Wow, so you can sound more gentle or more serious just by choosing one word.
That's the power of awareness.
This is actually changing how I think about speaking.
Good, because now you're not just learning English, you're learning how to communicate effectively.
Can we do a quick reality check?
Of course.
If I say, I have been working hard,
That's experience over time.
if I say, I am being productive.
That's behavior in the moment.
So one focuses on effort over time, the other focuses on what I'm doing right now.
Exactly.
Okay, I feel like something just clicked.
That's your breakthrough moment.
And if you're watching this, did you feel that too?
Be honest. Did something suddenly make sense?
If yes, comment, now I get it.
Because these moments are important.
I feel more confident now, like I can actually use this in real conversations.
And that's exactly what we wanted.
But before we finish, can we review everything?
Of course. In the next part, we'll bring everything together in a simple, clear way so you never forget it.
Perfect. I need that final clarity.
And we'll also give you a powerful way to practice this daily so it becomes automatic.
Okay, now I'm excited again.
Good. And if you've stayed this long, you're serious about improving your English.
So don't stop now.
Like the video, subscribe to Talk Easy Daily, and get ready for the final part, where everything comes together.
Let's finish strong.
All right, let's bring everything together in a way that stays with you. Not just today, but every time you speak English.
Yes, I need that. I feel like I understand everything, but I want to lock it in.
Perfect. So instead of repeating rules, we're going to simplify everything into one powerful system you can use instantly.
Okay, I'm ready.
Whenever you want to use be, been, or being, just ask yourself one simple question. What am I talking about? A state, a timeline, or a behavior?
State, timeline, behavior. That's it?
That's it. Let's walk through it slowly.
Okay.
If it's a state, something true right now, you use a basic form of be.
Like, I am happy.
Exactly. No past, no action. Just now.
Simple.
If it's a timeline, something that started before and continues.
I have been happy.
Perfect. You're connecting the past to the present.
Okay, and behavior is being.
Yes, something happening right now that can change.
You are being silly.
Exactly.
Wow, that's actually so clean and simple.
That's the beauty of it.
Now let's test your understanding one final time.
Okay, I'm a little nervous.
Good. That means you care. And if you're watching right now, test yourself too. Don't just listen.
Yes, this is your moment.
Sentence 1. I have been working all day.
Been.
Correct.
Because it started in the past and continues.
Good. Sentence 2. You are being very quiet today.
Being.
Perfect.
Because it's behavior right now.
Exactly. Sentence 3. I am tired.
Just am. No being.
Excellent.
Because it's a state.
You've got it.
That actually feels amazing.
And if you got these right too, seriously, take a second and appreciate your progress.
Yes, don't just move on. You're improving.
Now here's something important. Learning doesn't stop here. You need to use this.
Okay, how?
Simple daily practice. Every day create 3 sentences. One with be, one with been, one with being.
Oh, I like that. That's easy to remember.
For example, I am focused. I have been learning. I am being more confident.
That's actually really motivating.
And if you do this for just 1 week, your brain will start choosing the correct form automatically.
That's powerful.
Because repetition creates confidence.
Can I say something honestly?
Of course.
At the beginning, I felt confused and unsure, but now I feel like I can actually use this in real life.
And that transformation, that shift, is what matters.
And if you're watching this, think about how you felt at the start versus now.
That difference is your progress.
And imagine where you'll be if you keep going.
Exactly. So don't stop here.
Practice, speak, make mistakes, learn.
And most importantly, stay consistent.
And also, don't forget to like this video.
Subscribe to Talk Easy Daily.
And share this with a friend who still says, I am being tired.
Yes, please help them.
And before you go, we want to hear from you.
Comment below. What's one sentence you can make using been or being?
We're reading your answers.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Keep learning, keep speaking,
And keep it easy.
Talk Easy Daily.